Wow, WrestleMania 39. What an incredible, incredible pair of nights. If you're wondering when I'm shooting this, it is not. It's the Thursday before WrestleMania, so I haven't even seen SmackDown yet. Zach, what are you doing? You haven't even seen everything yet. Today, I wanted to pitch to you some of my ideas for what WWE can do in the upcoming future of the new year post WrestleMania 39. Again, these are just my ideas. These are not do this or I'll hate you, WWE. This is just a lot of fun stuff that I've come up with that maybe WWE can use in the future. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I am unemployed. Okay, my first out there pitch, the one that's kind of random. WWE has kind of been teasing this friendship, but they seemingly have split up again. I'm not sure, but this is just an idea. Dolph Ziggler and Mustafa Ali tag team. Mustafa Ali is cheering on Dolph Ziggler, kind of antagonistically, but sort of. And let's just say that they're fighting the Judgment Day. Dolph Ziggler versus Damian Priest. Mustafa Ali's cheering on Dolph, but it's sort of antagonistic. And maybe Dominic just gets ahead of himself and starts yelling at Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali is dragged on the outside of the ring, being beat up. Dolph Ziggler's not having any of that. He starts beating up the Judgment Day. The whole match is DQ, or no contest. But now you have Dolph coming to Mustafa Ali's side. Backstage throughout many Raws, you can have Mustafa Ali and Dolph Ziggler start talking to each other. Maybe we do have some things in common. This group slowly forms together over the weeks, and they finally say to each other, hey, let's be a tag team. We work pretty well together. We deserve it. This group is sort of a one-upsman of each other. Anything you can do, I can do better. These two wrestlers are so talented. I want to see them on my screen every Monday night. And I think this would be a good place to do it. It can even be sort of an unofficial tag team where they're comfortable cheering each other on for their singles championships. They don't have to be best friends. It would just be cool for them to be friends that sometimes become a tag team. They have this mutual respect for each other that would be really fun to see on TV. I imagine that they would be faces. They wouldn't be strictly heels, but they would be faces. They'd be good guys. They'd be palling around. And just as a little footnote, if a certain Robert Roode returns, one of my favorite wrestlers, he's the first wrestler I've ever seen wrestle. If Robert Roode does return, it would be cool to see him inserted into this group, because Dolph and him also had that partnership a long time ago. This could be a great opportunity to see a great, fresh tag team of great wrestlers, or faction of great wrestlers, and yeah, just have fun. Let's have fun. King and Queen of the Ring. I am very excited for this pay-per-view. I am so happy that they finally gave King and Queen of the Ring like its own pay-per-view. It's going to feel like that status symbol is way more important, because in recent years, in my opinion, it's felt pretty important but not super important. It was kind of half and half. I would say whoever wins King and Queen of the Ring will be King and Queen of the Ring until the next time. But I would also add to that is you are allowed to challenge whichever champion you want for the title. So my pick for the Kings of the Ring, you have Montez Ford going on his singles run. Angelo Dawkins will still be friends with him. I don't want to split them up. Or Chad Gable. Chad Gable would be a great King of the Ring. And then for the Queen of the Ring, I have two different people that can win. My first option, Liv Morgan can win Queen of the Ring. That would be pretty cool. And then she would challenge Rhea Ripley, because they also were a tag team that split up because Rhea Ripley was like, I hate you. The other option, Nikki Cross. I love Nikki Cross. I'm excited whenever she wrestles. I think it would be cool to see her challenge Asuka. Those two in a match together for the championship. Because yes, I think Asuka can win the championship. Again, this is a bit of an out there one. Bray Wyatt's next challenger. Uncle Howdy has been terrorizing Bray Wyatt for months. Bray Wyatt's been off screen for a while. I hope everything's okay. I hope he's not injured. I hope he's not sick. I hope he's of prestige health, and I hope he's just taking some time off. So if Bo Dallas is revealed to be Uncle Howdy, it could be somebody else. Bo will talk with Bray. He'll say, hey, I also have the monsters in me too, and I think you and I should team up. Bray Wyatt is struggling to understand this whole thing. Bo wants to join Bray and take over WWE. Rawr. This is a bit of a spooky pitch now. So Bo is teasing that he has his dark side. This could be Uncle Howdy. It could be a different character. And he wants to fight The Fiend. He wants Bray Wyatt to bring back The Fiend. But Bray Wyatt doesn't want to do that. He can't. He can't go back there. But Bo wants it. He wants that monster. He wants you to embrace The Fiend. Don't be afraid. At some big pay-per-view, it's Bray Wyatt's The Fiend versus Bo Dallas's Uncle Howdy or Monster. They battle. They have a stellar 10 to 15 minute match. Bo Dallas loses. Bray Wyatt wins. But he sees Bo Dallas now. He respects him. Let's join forces. Like Undertaker and Kane, these two terrifying forces become a tag team. And you can have other wrestlers join in on this tag team. They kind of did something like that with Alexa Bliss, but they never really had them working together in a wrestling match where they're wrestling. I think it would be cool to see a literal monster faction in WWE. What's going to happen at the Money in the Bank? There's a lot of great opportunities for stories to arise from Money in the Bank. And here's some of my ideas. Some people that you can have in the match. LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Solo Sikoa, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, R-Truth, The Miz, Chad Gable, maybe Logan Paul if his contract isn't up. Personally, I would have LA Knight win. I'd love to see LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes or LA Knight versus whoever has the title at the time. LA Knight's just fun to watch. I don't care who's wrestling. For the women's Money in the Bank, you can have Bayley, Carmella, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, Nikki Cross, Maya Yim. Maya Yim would be the person that I would have win the championship. I was thinking it'd be fun to see Maya Yim cashing in on Rhea Ripley, because you can say that they kind of started a feud back in Survivor Series War Games, maybe, just a little bit. Maybe she always remembered Rhea Ripley. Maybe she was going to get her revenge. But here's what I do know. Don't have the female wrestler cash it in before the next Raw. This is a weird thing that I've noticed. But I think other than Carmella, and I could be wrong with Carmella, every female wrestler that has won the Money in the Bank had either won the title before the first Raw, after Money in the Bank. I'm not saying this is a huge problem. I'm not saying those stories were bad or anything. I'm just saying I think we need more variety. I would really love to see a female wrestler hold on to that Money in the Bank briefcase for a long time. Is she going to cash it in now? Is she going to hide it and then surprise it with it later? I don't know. There's a lot of really good storytelling opportunity, and I think that the woman who wins the Money in the Bank should hold on to it for a bit. This is not my own idea, but it's an idea that I support a lot. There should be a women's mid-card belt. This is an artist's rendition right here. It looks really good. It's I think they call it the Women's Revolutionary Belt. That'd be pretty fun. I think having a new mid-card women's belt, other than just the SmackDown and the Raw Championship, would be really cool. There's a lot of people that deserve to have the word champion in their bio when it comes to WWE. And instead of having to make them into a main eventer, you could have somebody who's just a really hard worker that you could see wrestle and defend that championship every Raw or SmackDown or both. Also has been sort of set up over the past few Raws. Elias and Rick Boogs team up to become the Rock Stars. These two have such great chemistry together. I'd love to see them in tag team capacity. They're kind of like Looney Tunes in a way, where Rick Boogs is Roadrunner and Elias is Wile E. Coyote, where he just keeps accidentally getting hurt, and Roadrunner's just like, oh, I'm just here, I'm just cute. And what's really fun about this pair is that they're both great wrestlers, and I'd love to see them be a tag team. That's pretty much it. However, I do have a storyline involved with this pair. You could have Elias get injured. Oh no, Elias is injured. How could this evil tag team? What is Rick Boogs gonna do before the pay-per-view that's coming up? Rick Boogs needs to find a new tag team member. He's got it. The evil tag team, let's just say the Usos, because the Usos are very in right now. The Usos are in the ring, making fun of Rick Boogs, making fun of Elias. Oh no, he's injured. Rick Boogs says, don't worry, I've got a new tag team partner. Ezekiel, baby. I love Ezekiel. Fight me. Ezekiel is so cool. And so is Elias. But that's such a funny idea. Ezekiel will be ecstatic to be back in WWE and will team with Rick Boogs. Their energy kind of connects in that way. You have a lot of storytelling opportunity here. So at the end of the day, the Rock Stars, starring Elias and Rick Boogs. And those are my pitches. Did you like them? Please tell me you liked them. These are just some random ideas I threw together. I thought they'd be fun. It'd be cool to see some of these on TV. But again, I love WWE the way it is right now. Don't change anything. I'd love to see what they come up with. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm on their level, being like, you go. No, I'm the humble fan that just enjoys WWE. And I thought I can pitch, contribute, join in on the conversation of how great WrestleMania and WWE is. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked any of my pitches, let me know. If you thought, hey Zach, you're an idiot, let me know too. I'll probably respond to it. If you have a better pitch, I'd genuinely love to hear it. Let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.